Hey, good morning, everybody. It is a gorgeous morning in Southern California, not only here on the coast, but offshore on areas like Tanner Bank, where the weather has really come down and the forecast is looking really, really good. Will those bluefin tuna bite or not? The pride is out there. We're going to find out here shortly today. And of course, I'll keep you updated throughout the day with some of our short videos to keep you informed and up to date on everything that's going on. We'll talk about south of the border, we'll talk about the surf, and we'll talk about the coastal bite for the half day and 3/4 day boats here in Southern California. You know what time it is. It is time for, oh my God, yeah, it is time for this coffee, and it's time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Oh my God, so good. Hey everybody, it is so great to be back with y'all. Could you do me a favor, please, and smash that like button before we get going here. Share these videos if you like them, and make sure you subscribe. It is always great to spend time with you, especially during the holiday season when it's such a special time. You know, I've been playing around with the short videos, 15-second videos, and I'll be doing more of that as we go along. But I threw up an edited version of the Desiree Rodriguez rescue video. You know, Mark and Paul, Mark Paisano, Paul Strasser, two guys that are really big guys down there at 22nd Street Landing. They rescued her 35 years ago, and I threw up a short and I put it on TikTok, and it's had over 1.5 million views in less than 24 hours. That story really resonates with everybody. In fact, here it is.
This is not a translator. I'm going to let her introduce herself to you.
I'm Desiree.
Oh my God. Holy shit. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Phil, how the hell did you do this?
All right, that's just an example of the short. If you've never watched it, please make sure you do that right now. All right, don't forget also, we have our efforts to take lots of goods down to Mexico and help our brothers and sisters down there as a way of saying thank you for allowing us to fish your pristine waters. And I'm talking to the people of Mexico right now. There is no safety net down there, so we're taking down clothing and food and so much more. You can help us by buying a raffle ticket. It's a thing that you could win something really good in, like a 2-day trip on board the Apollo, and at the same time do something good. If you want information on that, just send me a text. 657-257-6459. I'll send you the info. You can participate, perhaps be a big winner, and also help us in our efforts in Mexico Lindo. All right, let's start south of the border and talk about what's going on down there, and it's mostly rockfish. Our friends at Bluefin Sport Fishing continue to go down south, most of the time down to the Soledad Bank, sometimes closer than that, down there around Santo Tomas, and they continue to catch lings and bocaccio and reds and treefish and whitefish and any number of wonderful eating species that inhabit not only the Northern Baja coast, but all the way up here in southern to central California. We are blessed with copious amounts of colorful, great eating rockfish. And remember, the rockfish season only goes till January 1st in SoCal. So going to Mexico is a viable option for all of you. The bite down there has been really good, in the weather for the next 7 days at least looks like it's going to be absolutely perfect. You can take some iron down there with you. Those are jigs, and bounce them off the bottom. They work really, really well. Tawasakana is a good choice. That will kill the ling cod down there. If you want to take down some fresh dead squid, I highly recommend it. It works so well on lings and rockfish, and sheep's head love to chew on calamar, so it's a good idea to bring some down if you can. But if you don't have any of that, including tackle, you can jump on with Bluefin Sport Fishing in beautiful Punta Banda, Baja California. It's so much fun to go down there. I can't wait to get down there again. In fact, I want to do a combo trip where I go down and surf fish for the bar perch. That bite has been off the hook, and then hit that in addition to that. All right, we're waiting to hear from the Pride and Sean Roberts on the Pride to see if that bluefin tuna bite is going to continue. The water temps seem to be up in the high 50s. some mid-50 stuff. Is that too cool for this fish to bite? It has not been in the past. We just went through a pretty severe blow, but the weather has come down. It's looking much nicer. The Freedom is trying to get out of 22nd Street Landing in San Pedro. Most of the guys out there have had really good fishing. 18 to 25 pound bluefin tuna, a few bigger than that. They want to bite the lighter line, it seems like right now. So even as light as 20 pound, 25 pound, fluorocarbon is the best way to go. And of course, we like www.optionusa.com. That's the way to get it done, and drop down to a number 4 size hook when you're fishing with a sardine. Sometimes when you're fishing with live squid or fresh dead, you can get away with heavier, like 30, 40, even 50 pound, and you can go up to a 1020 size hook. But you've got to gauge it when you're out there. You got to watch the bite, see the intensity of the bite, see where it's headed, and then you can make a decision. And don't be afraid to throw yourself at the mercy of a crew member and say, not really sure about this. Can you help me out? Guys like Gary and Blair and Trevor and Tino and all those guys on the Freedom or whatever your favorite sport boat are so happy to help you out. They want to see you catch a fish. They will help you. There's no shame in saying, I don't understand this. I do it at least 30 times a day when it comes to a myriad of different things. So there you have it. Make sure you keep that in mind. We're keeping our eyes on it. It's gorgeous weather right now, and it's going to stay that way for the better part of a week if the marine forecasts are correct. Coastally, we're looking at mostly shallow water rockfish from Mexico all the way up to Morro Bay. Really good rock fishing. There's the occasional bass, sand and calico bass in Redondo and Dana Wharf, but it hadn't been all that wide. We'll continue to watch that for you very, very closely. The islands down there, San Martin Island, 140 miles south of the border. Some good yellowtail action at times. Really great rockfish. Todos Santos, mostly rockfish off of Ensenada, Baja California. But along the coast there, there's good bonita fishing and occasional yellowtail bouncing around there also. We get you up to the Coronado Islands, almost all rockfish there. Few yellows I've heard from private guys on the Yo-Yo Iron. Clemente, few yellows, calico bass, mostly rockfish. Everybody's going to be out on that bank trying for that bluefin tuna again. And then we get you to Catalina Island. At Cat, we see a lot of bonita, occasional sea bass, mostly for the yacht guys that are doing that, and good rockfish. Santa Barbara, some yellows, some sea bass, yacht fish, not sport boat for the most part, and lots of rockfish. Get in on it while there's still time. And Channel Islands, just stupendous, beautiful, wonderful rock fishing going on up there in the Channel Islands with all my friends up there. They do so well. Ventura sport fishing up there, creaming the bottom stuff right now. Excuse me. 805-676-3474. And Morro Bay, that bite has been excellent. Also, along the coast, and I'm talking surf fishing now, occasional nice yellowfin croaker being taken. I know down here by the water tower, Anderson and Pacific Coast Highway, they have been catching pretty good fish down there on yellowfin croaker, even a lost corvina here and there, and a few halibut. Wintertime surf fishing, most of the time is best when you're fishing bait, but you can also catch some fish on the chrome crocodile and the Lucky Craft style lure, so keep that in mind. All right, my friends, what can I tell you? It's wintertime, but it's gorgeous. It's really, really beautiful, and I've got high hopes that that bluefin tuna is going to continue to chew. San Diego-based boats are going to run. I think the Tribute is a definite go. He only had a couple of guys on board, and he's a definite go, so that might be a good one for you to take advantage of. And, of course, we'll keep you in touch with all the latest. Raffle tickets. Come on, give us a hand and win a big prize. You can do it. 657-227-6459. We really appreciate you hitting that like button, sharing this video, and of course we'll keep you in touch with all the latest right here on the Morning Briefing. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. It's beautiful. It's Wednesday, and I hope to see you really, really soon. Happy holidays, my friend.